Is it okay for my child to learn from non-native speakers? Alright everybody, welcome to AskTetsu. I have been raised in multiple languages, and today I am raising my own 4 kids in 5 languages. Subscribe if you want to know how I'm doing it, so that you can also unlock the world's opportunities for your children. So I'm starting a new series of short videos called AskTetsu Q&A, where I give you my answers to frequently asked questions that I get at my seminars. So let's do this. For this first session, the question is it okay for my child to learn from non-native speakers? So various reasons that come up are, for example, you live in a country where the target language is not spoken. You or your partner are not native speakers, so you don't feel qualified to teach your children. Or the teachers or caregivers that you have access to are non-native speakers. So different concerns come up all the time. Some parents feel that if you learn from non-native speakers, you would learn it poorly, whether it's grammar, sometimes it's about accents, etc. And when they think about alternatives, they sort of go the extreme and go, if you're not going to learn it well, might as well not learn it at all. To those parents who feel that way, I will refer them to a quote that I found on my friend Benny Lewis's website from the great Hungarian interpreter called Kate Alone. Well, she is herself a very accomplished polyglot. She speaks, I believe, 16 or more languages. She said this: "Language is the only thing worth knowing, even poorly." Now, I feel the same. There just isn't any downside that I can think of having a language, even if you only learn it poorly. But some parents do argue that kids get confused if they don't learn the language well. There's mixing. Some people call it code mixing, code switching, etc. But that's simply a transient non-issue. And I've talked about this in a video that I'll link right up here. Now, some don't go all the way. They don't say you're not going to learn it, but they do feel that they should wait until they can find a native speaker. So in other words, just delay until they find something. Now, I'm also against this. I feel if you're going to get your child to learn a language, you might as well start as early as possible. Now, I advocate this in this video that you can find linked right up there. And just very briefly, I'll summarize the various reasons that I feel that it's important to start as early as possible. Things like the critical period, things like getting a good accent, a native-like accent, psychological aspects, brain development, and even economical aspects. So these are all various things that I delve into within that video that I linked up earlier. So if you're interested, please take a look. Bottom line for me is it is a resounding yes to learning languages, even from non-native speakers. The earlier you can get started, the better it is. And who knows, maybe soon you will find native speakers along the way. And for those parents who are worried about accents or grammar, etc., for one thing I would say is I don't feel that these are critical. But yes, I agree it's better to have a good grammar, or if you're really fluid when you speak. So I think that those things can be fixed simultaneously, for example, using other types of authentic input, or later if you do indeed find native speakers along the way. And even if you don't, again, I think it's better to have a language, even poorly, than not to have a language. And to support this stance, I am currently creating another follow-up video in which I show you how my kids learned English without having native speakers around. So I hope you look forward to that video, but for now, here's a little preview.
My name is Ronnie. I am 8 years old and I love snowboarding. My name is Nika. I am 7 years old. I love horses. My name is Akina. I am 4 years old. I love Paw Patrol. Yay!
So, if you think my kids' English is not too shabby for their age, then please like and comment below. Hell, even if you think their accent sucks, I'm still interested in knowing your thoughts, so definitely comment below. Either way, please subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so yet, so that you don't miss that video that I'm talking about, where I show you how my kids learn English without native speaker input. And also in that video, I will also give you my secret sauce to how to help them improve their accent and grammar. And by the way, that secret sauce is not me. I'm not talking about myself helping them directly, because for those of you who've been following me for a while, you know that we follow OPO. That's one person, one language in our house. And here's another video that shows you more detail about what this OPO strategy is in our house, in case you're not familiar. But in a nutshell, I'll tell you that I speak Mandarin with the kids exclusively. My wife, she speaks Japanese to the kids. They go to school in French, which is also the community language where we live right now. And we also bring in Spanish through caregivers. So, as for English, you're just going to have to find out in the following video. Now, meanwhile, if you want to see other videos where I talk about different concepts and strategies in raising our multilingual kids, well, please check out the playlist in that corner. And if you want to see other short clips of my kids speaking different languages, well, check out the playlist right down below. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Go!